If you are a high-ticket online closer or you have them in your team as an online coach, service provider or agency, you'll want to watch this video. Because after watching this video, you have the exact recipe existing out of 5 ingredients for a player closer, and I'll go over some things you didn't know and won't expect. The knowledge in this video is gained over the past couple of years, scaling 4 different businesses to millions and currently generating over €1 million a month with high-ticket online products and services. Important first is to understand what the actual purpose of a sales team and a closer is. And listen closely to what I'm about to say or you might not understand it. The actual purpose of a sales team is not to make as much money as possible, and it's also not to close as many leads as possible. The actual purpose and the goal of a sales team is to make as much money out of the leads available for the company, because this allows the company to create a bigger ROAS, which then creates more profit for the business and allows it to actually scale. So now that you understand this, let's get cooking and dive into the 5 ingredients. First of all, be empathetic. This is especially important in B2C sales, so be a mirror and reflect the emotions of the topic at hand. If it's positive, smile, and if it's sad, look sad. And always make sure to have your energy level 1 level higher than the energy level of your leads, because this invites them to loosen up and be in a more emotional state as well. So make sure to reflect the emotion in your tonality and ask more about the emotional topic that the lead is talking about with real authentic interest. With asking questions, make sure to dive deeper and deeper into the pains and desires that come up and make the conversation feel as emotional as possible. This creates a good relationship with the lead and gives you more trust and ammunition to use later in the call. Then as a closer, it's important to dare to ask confronting questions to your leads to have them take action. For example, your lead might say that they are very happy with their current situation, but you know deep down they actually feel miserable and they feel really bad inside. And as a closer, you have to be able to ask the right questions and bring up this topic, which is very confronting, for them to really feel that they are miserable and that they need to make a change right now. For example, look at the difference between these 2 clips.
You are already naked. There is no reason not to follow your heart.
As punishment, the British imposed laws known as the intolerance.
You see the difference between these 2 clips, right? It's mainly because of 2 things: body language and the way of speaking. So the tone of voice, how loud, the pace, etc. Okay, the next ingredient is mindset. And you may have heard this one before, but let me make it practical for you. Because what you don't want to do is cry like a little after you've heard no 20 times in a row. You need to be able to hype yourself back up, get back into the game, and keep on going with a positive mindset. The second thing is that you really need to believe in the product you're selling. Like, closers need to constantly be reminded of the positive experience and the results of the clients, because getting this into the head of the closers will make sure that they exceed way more conviction on the calls and allow your closer to take that 1 extra step every single time to get your leads on board, because they really believe this is the best step that the lead can take at this point in time. The third important mindset is that every lead is closable, and this is important for 2 big reasons. First of all, this makes sure that the closer gives it their all for every single lead, no matter how warm or qualified they are, and this leads to more money extracted out of the leads available. Second big reason why this is very important is that it leads to full accountability and responsibility taken over every single lead who didn't get closed. And this in turn results in more reflection and improvement of your closers. Which leads me to the last mindset I want to go over, which is striving for constant improvement and never settling for your current level. Because as a closer, you're never done improving. And you probably know this, but let's just go over what exactly to do in order to keep up with this mindset. First of all, you want to make sure that you watch back your own call recordings multiple times a week. And then you also want to make sure you have good mentorship, either from your sales manager or some sales coach in the organization you're working with. The next thing is to ask yourself and the people around you the right questions, such as what could I have done better yesterday and what can I do today to improve tomorrow. Or you go to a good closer or sales expert in your network and you'll ask them to watch back a call recording of yourself together. Oh, and I have one more hack, by the way, which is to watch back the call of the best closer you know, their best sales calls, and just analyze with pen and paper, what do they do different from me and how can I get to the same level as soon as possible. Now, that's it for the mindset part. Let's go on to the 4th ingredient, which is a lifestyle. Okay, now I know you didn't expect to hear this in this video, but lifestyle is a huge denominator for success. So let's say you're not fit, not energetic, and you're just lazy 7 days a week. Your sleep schedule is fucked, etc., etc. versus a closer who actually is fit, works on his body, sleeps well, is always energetic, hyped, and positive. Like, who's going to close more? Simple question, simple answer. So the 3 most important things are good sleep, go to bed and wake up at the same time, easy. Eat good foods, make sure that you just eat foods that are easy for your body to digest. Everything that slows your body down would just fuck with your brain, your energy levels, and your overall sharpness. And the 3rd thing is to move your body on a daily. If you go to the gym, play fun sports, or just take a walk outside, doesn't really matter, but just moving your body on a daily will help you insanely to keep up energy levels and perform way better. And the last and the hardest for most ingredient is discipline, consistency in work, and good work ethic. And these are the small things, such as keeping your CRM up to date, keeping a good structured agenda, and just following up with leads indefinitely until they close or book a call. Even though these things may sound like small things, after creating more than 10 successful sales teams and generating millions and currently generating over €1 million a month, I have seen that these are the things determining the difference between a 5 to 8K closer and the closers consistently making 20 to 30K a month in our portfolio businesses. Now, if you gained any insights or value from this video, just make sure to subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you at the next one. Ciao.